again on our episode of newspaper analysis. I am your host, Fidel Balozi, and remember, it's courtesy of Elsams Media. In case of any form of partnership that you wish to partner with us as Elsams Media to bring out more on governance and leadership, you can reach us at the number at your screens. That's 10711331412. I'm your host, remember. So we want to focus on today's newspaper at a very week where the former president, His Excellency, the third president of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the personal communication director or the office of the former president, personal communication director, Kamsedena, came out yesterday, bringing out to the public the frustrations that they've been going through in their office regarding the funding that's available at what we call Retirements and Benefits Act. The big question is the current government led by His Excellency President Dr. William Samoei Ruto failing to honor the constitution of this country, that is Retirements and Benefits Act. On contrary, the government's spokesperson, Mr. Maura, came out dismissing claims that they have been actually honoring what they are expected of in terms of handling the office of the former president, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Mr. Maura, the government spokesperson, claims that they have actually purchased the office set up for the former president of the Republic of Kenya at the Nyari residence. And the government spokesperson proceeded to bring his claims that the government has been actually fueling the vehicles of the former president. The personnel working in the office have been under the government payrolls. The big question is, who is speaking the facts? On the other side is the Director of Communication in the office of the former president, Kamsedena, claiming that the government has totally failed to fund the office of the former president. On the other side, the current spokesperson of the government, Mr. Maura, is claiming that they are honoring what is expected of as the government. Aside from that, there is political bickering rising at the mountain. Will the fire be extinguished? The fire was actually started by His Excellency the Deputy President, Dr. Shah. The other leaders in the government from the mountain region are accusing the Deputy President that he is bringing a political divide across the country as opposed to being a public figure. The question lingers, the question remains, will these issues be sorted as soon as possible before it's out of hand? Aside from that, let us focus on the stories making headlines. That is Tuesday, 11th of June 2024. 11 June 2024. And the big headlines on our newspaper is that, as you can see, where is 1.1 billion funding? Where is the former president Uhuru 1.1 billion shillings? This is in regards to the funding of his office as claimed by his Director of Communication, Kamsedena, yesterday at the press conference. And the explanation given is former President Kenyatta yesterday demanded to know the whereabouts of funds allocated to his office in the past 2 financial years, even as he accused State House of frustrating him and his family from assessing their constitutional sanction benefits. Ongoing food failed with his successor. Remember, it's not only the former third president of the Republic of Kenya who is going through this problem. The former first lady, Mama Ngina Kenyatta, also is claiming is not being funded as required by the retirements and benefits are as provided by the Constitution. You can find this story at page 4 and 5 of the daily newspaper. That is 11th, Tuesday 11th of June 2024. That is the big headlines. So for you to get more issues regarding this story, you can just go to your seller around your place and add yourself a Daily Nation at 60 If you're in Uganda, you can buy this one at 1,700 Kenya shillings, Ugandan shillings, Tanzanian shillings, and in Uganda you can buy this one 2,700 Ugandan shillings. And then the teachers issue. GSS tutors sacked 2 days after calling off strikes. You remember the GSS teachers participated in a very serious countrywide strike claimed to be failure by the government to compensate them or to give them the remunerations that they deserve as per their qualifications. You can find yourself this at the back page of this newspaper. GSS teachers sacked 2 days after ending strike. TSC cited professional misconduct as reason for termination of their contract. Moving on in our newspaper, we want to focus on why Ruto order is rattling developers in Isli. Why Ruto order is rattling developers in Isli. Property owners believe they stand the loss if the county government moves into forced compliance with building heights. You know, at Isli there is buildings which are very huge beyond the limits as stated by the president. And if by any chance the government orders the strict compliance with the rules, then some big businessmen at Isli Estates in Nairobi will set to lose huge in terms of investment. Property Developers Welfare Society of Kenya Secretary General Abdi Dahir and Chairman Abdi Rahman Mohammed addresses journalists regarding the same yesterday. And then we talk of employment opportunity corners at page 2, curatorial project consultants and acquisitions. This is the employment opportunities courtesy of Agagan Academy, looking passionate and experienced candidates for the position, degree arts. And then you can actually, the deadline should be 20th of June 2024. There is email provided. So for you people who are looking for jobs and you have those qualifications, you should visit nearest dealer newspaper daily, and then you look for, or you can go online. There's also a story at page 3 of the Daily Nation's Party War of Words and Cruelty. Sad story of teenage Pet Wambui. This should be a teenager who was actually killed for during a party. Police pursue female friends fights over boyfriend. Drug-induced vicious attack among colleagues. So page number 3, there's a very shocking story there. A teenager was killed actually. With regards to partying, you know, the current generation like partying and something actually vicious happened. So moving on in our newspaper. Let's move. State denies claims by Kenyatta office with regards to our first headlines. And then you can see actually Council Kenya yesterday addressing the media, director of communications of the former president's office. You can see Council then addressing the press yesterday regarding the funding of the former president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Let's move in to the next story. EACC worry lawmakers may weaken war on corruption. Okay, you know, the reluctancy of the lawmakers regarding the legislation regarding EACC is worrying the leadership of the crowd. That the behavior of these legislators might weaken the war on corruption. Let's move on in our news. Plans for high-stakes KDDA elections move into the top tier. You know, we'll be having the farmers will be actually electing their new officials. on 28 June, and it's few days to elections, and then it's stated that IBC was trying to be held nationwide on 28 June. The campaigns are at the higher tier right now with regards to the directors of KTDA. Kenya will not meet revenue calls on high taxes, Don says. The experts are projecting that through the high taxes that the government is subjecting to the citizens of the country, despite the fact that high taxes have been imposed on the residents of this country, the revenue targets will not be realized. That is a claim by experts in the Professor Kitonga tells MP Financial Bill having delivered from an economic viewpoint. That is page 10 of the daily newspaper. Moving on, there's a big debate that is set to happen today at NTV, Nation TV. Today from 7:30 to 9 p.m. People on the discussion panel with China Shah, Tax Director, RSM Kenya, Kwame Owino, CEO, Institute of Economic Affairs, Clavis Makun, Financial Advisor, leader, Deloitte East Africa. So don't miss this out when the time comes. When you'll be at the living room, make sure you are following closely that discussion. Okay, moving on. You will not want actually to. There's something picking my attention here, Mike. Moving on with our daily newspaper analysis. Let's see page. Baby's gone too soon when joy turned into tears. You can find this story at page 4 or in cover. You can also move and we move on to tell more stories. Actually, county news. Shadi payment cost 955 the counties. Shillings 1 billion. After General Nancy Katungu, during an interview at her office in Nairobi, October 22, she has fingered counties in Victoria over irregular payments amounting to billions of shillings for work not done and service not rendered. Audit reports lays bare the extent of wastage of public funds by county government. So there is actually the alarm at which the county government is wasting the public funds. That is in brief, 29 million amount of money paid to 15 contractors is the region without proof of delivery of goods or service. Is this how the country is moving? Did we actually define the corruption, as they say? West Pokot, the village that makes electricity but lives in darkness. Find that story at page 17 of the daily newspaper. Okay, another story, page 18, anxiety as my friend. Victims moved from camps. That's in page 18. Mugabe also says in Kwale over new levies. High continues. That's in page 18. International news, we want to focus on another which is capturing our minds here is aircraft carrying Malawi Vice President missing, says the presidency. That is in page 20. It is believed to be an issue of a plane crash. It is alleged that the plane disappeared from the radars monitoring the flights in the country. And we are yet to get more information regarding the fate of the plane. Another news breaking international headlines is far right searching European Union as France called snap pause. Business. More CEOs plan job cuts on hard business performance. CEO has raised number of jobs they plan to cut by over 60%. That's in page 21. 18% proportion of last year's workforce that CEOs still they want to retain in 2024. With regards to high taxes, the business will be actually seeking to see ways of reducing the expenses so that they can meet the tax obligations of the government. 373,248, the number of jobs that companies except will shed off this year in bid to stay afloat. That is story making headlines, business, sports. We are moving to sports. And, sports, I want the Stars confirmed on I-40 in highest toughest test yet in qualifiers. That's in page 31. Sports fans can actually check this one. 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Kenya coach Firat rallies his troops against Cote Ivory. International Euro 2024. Germany's fuel crack delights in reserve striker role for CAF. As we wind up, that has been stories making headlines on the Daily Nation newspaper, date 11 June 2024. That's on Tuesday. May God bless you. I've been your host. We will be focusing and continuing to analyze our Daily Nation in what we call leadership and governance education, leadership and governance advancement in Elsams media. May God bless you. It's been me, Fidel Balozi. May God bless you.